Hello, religious education adult volunteers for grades kindergarten through 5th grade. I'm going to be going through the schedule that you've received. I've emailed those out to you, as well as I'm going to explain a little bit about the in-person sessions, kind of what those are going to look like, and just so you're not wondering what's going to be going on here. So I have a schedule here. 3rd grade, fall. It's very similar to the children's 3rd grade, but I have the names of the adults for the in-person sessions are up here. So Katie Larson and Nikki Leland will be doing in-person for 3rd grade, times there, and then the dates, everything down here, and then the adult volunteers. This 4th column is one that you have. It's not your children's. Children don't have that. They don't need that. And if you're on one of these lists, as I go through them, and you're like, that day is not going to work for sure, I know that week I'm not going to be, please let me know sooner than later. But adult volunteers, so the first week, the pickup, okay, it's just pickup, there's no adults. The first, actually, 2 weeks of Zoom, myself and Julie Novak will be the adults on, so that's why Julie is mentioned there, just so all the kids get to know Julie. And then we will, so down here, so Zoom 29th, Zoom 1, Katie Larson is on as the adult. So Katie would then log on to the Zoom. I'll be sending out the Zoom link weekly. I'd probably every Monday send an email to Religious that, hey, it's these grades, Zoom week this, these are the grades, times, here's the link, the same link for all the grades. So if you have a kid on, if you have a kid on at once, another kid right after them, they just stay on, or if there's a gap between when your kids go on, like you have a 2nd grader and a 4th grader, you can log off and then log back on later to when they need to come on. So let's make it easy there. It's easy for me, then I don't have to worry about a bunch of Zoom links either. It's just one link. So Katie would log on to it and just be the second adult. We'll just be going through, primarily reviewing the workbook, the lessons and stuff, and then doing some enrichment, a little bit of prayer there. And then we have an in-person, the first in-person, October 6th. So it says all adult volunteers. That means all right, so that's my name isn't all, that means everybody. All right, so all adult volunteers for the in-person, and then it just continues. So Nikki's on for the next Zoom with 3rd grade, and I'm on, and I just need a 2nd adult on. And it just continues on throughout the rest of the year with kind of alternating the adults for the Zooms. So that's the schedule. Some of you are on in-person for it, then you're not listed on the adult volunteers. Some of you I'd moved to another grade, where you have a child in, and so you'll receive that list too. I decided, as best I can to prevent you having to log on numerous times. If I can pair you with one of your other children and I need a 2nd adult there, I'll do that. For most cases I was able to, but not all. So that's why if your name is listed up here, but you may not be listed here, I should explain that in the email that I've sent you, the reason for that. So that's the schedule. And then in the in-person sessions, I'll be making Julie and I will be making a video before, hopefully at least a week before each in-person session. We'll send that out to all the teachers for kindergarten through 5. You'll get a video of explaining kind of what we'll be doing that following week, that Wednesday of, we're going to start here, we'll be doing this, just to explain it. There may be more details we need to give there, but we want to make you have an idea of what we're doing. The first one we're looking at is in October is kind of the theme of Mary. So we'll be planning on starting in the church actually, and doing a little bit of just brief prayer, kind of explanation of things in the church, and then going downstairs, the classrooms, and then there'll be kind of a routine of kind of a schedule to break up the time, into different segments. So just stay on the lookout for those videos. That's in terms of volunteering for the in-person. Then really it's just kind of helping the kids with whatever they're doing, kind of so you don't worry, you don't have to open a book and read a lesson. It's going to be very much hands-on kind of, and just helping the keeping the kids in line. So and having fun while we're doing it too. So hope this video was helpful. If you have any other questions, please just contact me, and I'll try to answer them as best I can. God bless.